morning, my loves. Hold on, I gotta turn the volumes off of things. Hello, my loves. How are you this morning? We have a special thing happening today, and couldn't have happened on a better day. Started this day getting socked in the mouth, proverbial socked in the mouth. Sometimes people's comments, they don't realize how hurtful they are. So I had to address a comment today that I'm just going to get it out here, get it over with for those of you that are having the same perplexion, if that is a word, perplexed by my behavior. I apologize that I spoke on wanting to get a tattoo when I was in Florida. I had someone come at me about how dare I, how do I ask for help and I can't afford the plane ticket, but I can go get a tattoo. Just because I said I wanted one doesn't mean I'm going to do it. I would never, ever take advantage of this village like that. And that is the number one reason why I've stopped talking about the boggy trip. And when people offer to help, I'll accept the help. Yes, I'm going to accept the help from my village so I can not put my family in hardship, so I can participate in this fundraiser. So, I don't know if she meant to be rude, but it was taken rude and you almost got blocked because that was not very nice. And if you know me, you know I would never do that. Just because I said I wanted one doesn't mean that I would get it. And again, so I've stopped asking for help. I've stopped. If people want to help, that's one thing. Thank you, village, for allowing me to be a part of something that I have taken part in for 4 years. 4 years I have been a part of Boggy Creek. I have made 4 designs, over almost 100 blankets. But anyway, so all I'm going to say is my village that's really here for me, y'all know, we talk about things we want. It doesn't mean we're going to do it. And I would never take advantage of you guys like that. If I got a tattoo, it would be with my own money that I earned myself with one of the 3 jobs I have. Again, one of the 3 jobs that I have. So that's enough of that. Now that I've addressed the elephant in the room, and for those of you that have helped pay for my plane ticket and whatnot, I appreciate you. I, again, would not have been able to do it without you. And because of that, I am able to not put hardship on my family at this time and be a part of something that is very true and dear to my heart. Okay. So, yes, you know, Granny D, Cherry, all you guys know, people make comments. They make comments and they don't realize how hurtful it is and how ugly the comments would be. What is the point of someone saying something like that? What is the point? Were you trying to be rude? Because it was taken rude. And if I see her in here, I don't know if she'll stay long. So I'm not going to throw her out there, y'all. The comments in my comment section where she blatantly pretty much says I'm taking advantage of you guys. So I'm done with that. But anyway, so now I have something oh my gosh, you guys are going to fall out of your chairs when you see what Lexi has brought for you today. This is something that we have always wanted to manifest and bring forward to you guys. This is what we provide for this village, and this is why I'm here. So I'm going to bring my girl up. Are you guys ready? Here she comes. So Lexi is in a new spot today. And as you can see, we have some beautiful, beautiful things. So excited. I'll let you take it from here, sweetheart.
Hi, everyone. I am broadcasting live from New Moon Holistic Therapies. My sweet sister, Raylyn, has offered her space and her bowls and her gong to share this beautiful sound healing modality This is the first singing bowl sound bath I have ever done. And I'm really excited and nervous. And yeah, it was kind of spur of the moment. This opportunity came up, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's share some sound and just kind of free flow and see what wants to come out. I come today with the intention of bringing everybody a sense of calm and warmth during crazy times. We are in the midst of a new season. It's cold, it's windy, it's stormy. Let me know how the sound is. I'm pretty far from my camera or from my computer, so I can't quite see the chats. But if you guys could give me some thumbs up as far as sound goes, we're going to do a little sound check. So let me know if you can hear this. And you should be able to make adjustments with your headphones to make it louder or quieter. Bring this one a little closer to me. And then this one is the one that's been a little hard to get on camera or on the microphone.
Oh no, I get that one now. I have my other speaker on. Yeah, I feel the gong. Looks like we're 5 by 5. Everybody is giving good sound checks.
All right. So I want everyone to take a moment to really find a place in their heart and think about somebody, even if it's yourself, that you feel needs some extra love right now and healing. You can start with yourself and allow that feeling to spread out amongst your whole village, your whole community, all your connections and relations. It starts within ourselves first, to hold ourselves first and to love and to care and to nurture ourselves first. And from there, you're able to create this ripple, just like the sound bowl. The moment I hit it, it's putting off ripples that my microphone then pick up on, and then you receive. So the feelings that we hold and we carry with us, how we treat ourselves, it has impacts on the village and the community around us. So I just want to welcome everyone to find that place in your chest, in your gut, in your heart, that you can truly love and accept and hold yourself first. Pretend like the little baby version of you that was once held by your mother and father or grandmother or caretaker is sitting here with you always. And when you feel scared or you feel anxious, you feel darkness and depression, you can hold yourself and nurture and take care. Just taking a little moment of silence to take some deep breaths and come into our bodies. Clearing out all that which doesn't serve us. Remembering to keep our breath in mind. Sometimes the sounds can bring up a lot of emotions and sensations in the body. I've had feelings of nausea before, I've had tingles, I've had beautiful bliss. There's a lot of different things that can come up when you listen to these frequencies. So I welcome you to remember your breath, remember your body. It helps to bring awareness to your fingers and toes and the parts of your body touching the surface of your bed or your chair or the ground. We want to stay grounded in our body and stay present with our body and the sensations that we feel. They're there for a reason, even if they're uncomfortable. Deep cleansing breaths down into the base of your pelvis, deep into your belly. And exhale
Definitely
with
turn up
cleansing
your
breath,
volumes for this one,
sigh,
guys.
groan. Whatever wants to express. If you're feeling anger, allow that anger to move through you. If you feel sorrow, allow that sorrow. If you feel excitement, allow that excitement. Everything's welcome here. Remember the intention in your heart to care for your little one. And to hold that little one through all of their experiences. To protect them and nourish them, nurture them, and respect them. Respect all of their experiences. Listen to them. the sound to take away the pains you feel and the aches, the discomforts, the emotional pain. Allow the sound to go into your body and ruffle it all up, to bring it to the surface and allow it to move and leave. Remembering to drink lots of fluid today to help move these energies and move these emotions. Water carries all of it. So if you feel tears, if you feel coughing and mucus and bathroom, all of those things is a way that your body cleanses and removes that which you don't need to hold anymore. Brings it all to the surface and washes it away. Placing your right palm up to the cosmos and your left hand down to the earth. Bringing them together in front of your chest. Placing them on your chest. Taking a big deep breath into your lungs, into your belly. Making a shh. Once again, inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale with a shh. Flicking your fingers and your hands, shaking them all out. Wiggling your toes and your limbs, maybe your shoulders, just releasing all of that energy. Taking mind of your breath, placing your hands on your head, and your face, all over your body, giving a gentle squeeze and a nice hug. Feeling your ribs and your hips, your low back, your belly. Taking a nice deep breath into your belly. And squeezing your thighs and your knees, a little extra on your knees. And working your way all the way down to what's comfortable. Now you can brush off your top layer. So brush off, starting shoulders down to your hands. Just brush it off your chest, off your sides, down your sides. And if you can, take a look outside and find a tree. Find a tree to look at and wave to. Show gratitude to your mama. So yes, reminders to drink lots of water or tea, herbal tea. Take a little break from caffeine on your next drink if you can. Herbal teas, waters, things like that. If you can take a shower or a bath, that's a really great way to take everything we just moved and release it. Salt bath, hot shower. You can envision all of the heaviness just washing away with that. So this is something that brings it up to the surface, and then it's our job to release it and to fill ourselves with nourishing foods and drinks, and putting our feet on the ground if you can, putting your hand on a plant if you can, eating really nourishing, grounding foods, not going for the sweets or the packaged foods, but something warm, something of the earth. And just being kind and gentle to yourself. If you had memories come and surface, sometimes sound baths can surface memories. They can surface emotions and feelings, all kinds of things like that. So it's just really important to remember that little one that we brought in at the beginning and nurture and care for that little baby. If anyone has questions, I will get closer to the chat, but I'd love to hear some experiences that came up, whether it was positive or negative, comfortable, uncomfortable, peaceful, jarring. There's all kinds of experiences that can come up. So I'd love to hear just in a couple words or a word what you felt today during that, 20 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, that went really fast.
Felt like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was about 25 minutes.
You gotta come closer.
Jesse, that's okay. You can go back to the beginning. Lexi just had a little, her first sound bath with us, just feeling like the energies in the world today just need to be released, and we need to not hold these ugly energies inside ourselves and let them go, and just know that the paths that we're on are the paths we're supposed to be on, and when we have to veer, we veer.
Oh, Zen Life Meditation made it to the chat.
Yay,
I'm just
Andrea, thank you
scrolling back.
Yeah, thank you for coming in, Ola Joe. That's also Ola Joe. For those of you that don't know, that's our Andrea. That's her second channel, and she provides beautiful music for us. I listen to her channel all the time. She has a very good, what is that called? Ear for putting together music. Janet, I got my package. Thank you, sweetheart.
And yeah, I forgot to mention, it's really good to journal after these kinds of experiences. Just free write. Like, you don't even have to have a prompt, just free write.
Just start with a word. Yep. It's right here. She sent me the yarn I needed to finish Daigo's blanket.
Jesse, crossroads with your career. Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah. I know the nursing industry, it's a soul sucker. Anyone that I know in the medical field, nurses, nurse practitioners, whatever, you guys, yeah, you're the backbone, but yet they'll rip it right out, So, Jesse, yeah, that your career is definitely not manifesting health right now. There's the bean.
Ooh, that's not off topic at all, Crafty Gypsy. That's the one thing I forgot to pack on my way this morning was a card. Or a card deck.
Yeah, that's definitely not off topic. This is wellness, everything that's wellness. It's everything that we do in our life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, Jesse, because all you want to do is help people. And you do. You do. You help people. Your patients love you. Or they don't, because you didn't know, no, we're not doing that. They're like a bunch of children again.
Well, and I was just thinking it's early enough. I thought that went, I couldn't quite tell the time, so I can go back in. I feel good.
Yeah.
So I can go back in and we can do some more sound.
Yeah. I woke up this morning and my hip is completely out. I'm in so much pain right now. That's why you see me fidgeting so much.
Yeah.
Ever since my last C-section with TJ, this left hip has never been the same. I swear I feel like she didn't put me back right.
Well, your hip, I mean, that's so structural. I was having some issues too. I luckily got adjusted yesterday by the chiro and I've been feeling pretty good. I know it might not be the preference, but just walking really helps get things back set where they need to be.
This one, I'm just really trying to stretch it. And I've got my deep tissue salve I'll put on.
Yeah.
Got no
But if
hot
you could
shower
take
this
some
morning.
steps around the block, just take some steps. like
I think it's because I've
slow.
been sitting. I've been sitting
Yeah.
way too much, sitting here putting packages together. And
Yeah.
now today, when I get off here, I gotta get everybody's addresses sent out so we can get those packages moving. And yeah, I sat here too long yesterday.
Yeah.
The day job's been taking a lot out of me. Yeah,
Wow, that's a
lower
big
back has never been
baby.
the same.
That's a big, big baby. Well, I feel good. I think I can go back. I'm going to go back in then.
Yeah, because it looks like there's some more people. There's Kendall, and here comes Deb Dow, and now Jesse. If you want to do another small one, I'll let you know when we get to like the 10-minute mark,
Okay.
so we can close. You can close all the portals.
That sounds good. And you guys can say hi to Bean.
You got it? Oh, good, Sonette. I was so happy because I know you should have had two. Look at Bean. Oh my goodness, the little basketball.
We're 33 weeks.
Can't even believe it. Yeah, you're definitely inside. You're with Isaac, you were very out.
Yeah.
It was like outside of your hips. This one has definitely settled inside your hips.
Oh, yeah.
The bean. I think we all needed a little bean today. Because
I
isn't
was
that what
hearing,
we do everything in life for? Is for all the beans that are coming into the world.
I was hearing like a rattling though, so I'm going to try to fix that. Could you hear a rattling?
I don't know if I heard a rattling, but I mean, of course, you're going to pick up more than we are.
True. Let me just get us all situated
Oh,
here.
good, Sonette. Both of Sonette's packages arrived. I'm so glad.
Yay.
Let's see. There's one more that went to Australia, and then I finally got the Santa sack. I got the Santa sack for Kristen from Tracy. That arrived. That's going to go out. Diana D. Hello, sweetheart. Welcome in. Yeah, we need head reverb. I need I need to like shake it up. But yeah, we'll do a little bit more. That was really just needing to sit and be quiet for a moment and just close my eyes and let the music wash over me and wash away all the negativity and the feeling of inadequacy and feeling like that, it's like our self-worth and all that ugly self-talk. I let all of that go
I
with
hear ya.
every chime, with every vibration. I shook it loose and then released
Yeah.
it back to the universe where it belongs,
Isn't that a
not with
powerful
inside me.
sound? That is such a powerful sound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And
It's a very cleansing breath.
I don't use it enough.
Yeah. I use my full mouth ahs a lot.
Those are good too.
Because those are big, big energy releases that, I can feel myself. I can feel it in my shoulders all of a sudden. Oh, I'm like, wait, let me drop those. Why is my collarbone aching? Because I'm like this. And and just let that shake it off. Yeah. All right.
Wow.
So we'll let Lexi give us a little bit more.
Oh, man.
Anybody else, like she said, ground your feet, ground your, find a way to just ground yourself. Close your eyes, open your eyes, but try to just release your mind,
Yeah, this is literally the first time I've ever done this.
Well, in front of people, you've done it for yourself, but
I've like had one bowl, but I've never just had the opportunity to put them all out like this.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
It was very, very relaxing. So we're just gonna have to get you some more bowls. I think I got you your first bowl.
You did. Yeah. No, I'm thinking that Braylon has this beautiful space and she's on vacation, so I've been taking care of the plants and just, checking things out. And we had an energy session last week. She worked on my low back and my sacrum because I was having a lot of pain. And it's crazy because baby was active the whole time.
I
Usually,
bet.
when we do spinal energetic sessions, my spine and my body's moving a lot and releasing, and baby's pretty calm. Well, this time it was all baby and all, it's really amazing. And I, um, I had a lot of visions of all of the ancestors that I've ever known. So, all of the grandparents and great grandparents that I've ever known, I was like seeing them in my vision. And it doesn't help, it was Halloween.
Right?
And Dia
Los
de los
Muertos.
Muertos. So I feel like it was just really powerful, and I could feel a lot of support from them on this journey and the home birth and everything. And it was really beautiful. And then at one point, I had the idea of, oh my goodness, these beautiful bowls sit. Raylan's so busy with her business that it's not something that she gets to work with a ton. And so they sit on this shelf, beautiful shelf behind me. And we both had the idea during the session for me to play them and start getting acclimated with them. And so a dream and vision that I'm having is her doing her work on the table while I play, and kind of watching and observing what's going on with them and playing the bowls to whatever their energy is calling for. So, and then I have really good studio recording equipment that I've yet to really delve into for music, singing, spoken word, meditation, all those things. And it just feels like that dream's like really in my face right now. Like, follow it, do something with it, share it, because there's people out there that really, I benefit from it first. It heals me and gives me purpose, but then it can also go out and help so many others, bring them calm and peace and, emotional wellness. So,
I
so
look
yeah, we're
forward to you
doing
all.
it.
I also look forward to you sharing your drum with us too. That drum is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, the drum is powerful. I did
Someday.
bring it. Do we need some drum?
I
Do we
love your
need some
drum.
drum? I keep getting comfy. Whoop. Let's do it.
We're not going to talk politics today. Thank you, though.
Yeah, no politics today right now.
For those that are happy about it, I'm happy for you. But those that are not happy about it, I'm not happy for you either. But we're just not going to talk about that here today. Thank you, Sandy. Because
So
this is a village that accepts all. And we're not going to throw that in the faces of the other people that did not promote him.
So yeah, this is my buffalo hide drum. I built it with my own hands, guided and led by a really beautiful sister named Ashlyn. She took us out to this spot on the river, and we had a whole ceremony. She helped us connect to the animals that we were all weaving, and I had a really, really profound experience with it. I really enjoyed it. I hope to make more. But this is a 20-inch buffalo drum, and it's all been woven by hand. She's very imperfect, and I love her. I created her with all four directions. So there's a north, south, east, and west. and they all have different intentions and sounds. Each part of the drum has a very different sound. Um, so yeah, I can play it a little bit for us, and let me do a little sound check to see how it sounds on the microphone. And yeah, just brace your ears if you're wearing headphones. It might be loud. Woo-hoo. So we will start with north.
It's not too loud.
So north is a direction associated with earth and your purpose, your true north. Um, it's it makes me think of like the North Star. It's like the guiding force. So I always like to start in the north. And um, just a couple things to know about the drum, that every single one of our lineages all traces back to the one drum. There wasn't a village out there that didn't work with fire and with a drum. It's how we commune, it's how we heal, it's how we connect with each other. So drumming is a really, really wonderful way to connect to your ancestry, to connect to yourself, connect to the womb of your mother. It's called the one drum for a reason, because every person in this world has a heartbeat and has a drum inside of them. So when we hear drumming and we go to drumming circles, it can be really profound experience of kind of taking us back to that time when we were in our mama's womb. So after north, we move to the east, and the east is associated with air. I think of the sun rising and of the birds coming alive and taking their first flight in the morning and breathing that crisp air when the air is most rich with oxygen and it's the cleanest. The trees go to sleep too at night like we do, but when the sun starts to crest, they really come alive and pump out fresh oxygen. So it's really special and wonderful if in the mornings you can take a few minutes, no matter how warm or cold it is, to go outside and to face the east and make contact with a tree and breathe in that oxygen and plant your feet on the ground. It's really, really, really good for your body. It helps your internal clock. It helps your hormones. It helps your appetite, everything. It does nothing but good for you. You'll never regret doing that in the morning. Unless a bird decides to poop on you or something. But so next we'll work with the east. That's a good tone. I like that a lot. So yeah, that was the east. And then if we're following the wheel, the next direction that we move to is the south. And the south is all about our fire and our creativity. South is sometimes given a like maybe a darker feeling of of the descent of the like, oh, things are going south. Like it has kind of a negative connotation, but really I think of going south and it's where real magic comes from. It's where life emerges in the darkness. It's where the seed is able to germinate. It's where life's able to grow. So when we feel ourselves going into the descent or going into the down or the dark, you can trust that your inner flame, your inner fire is always there. You always have a spark within you to start new and start life again. So the South is really, really special. Yeah, completely different tone each direction. I think that's really cool. The drum, when I wove it, it's not perfectly round. It's a little oblong, oval shaped. So I'm learning all the different spots on the drum that I can play for different tones and sounds. And it's really, really fun stuff. And then the last direction is west. And I think of west and I think of waters, sunsets, cleansing. The west is the last in the wheel. So it's a space that we can cleanse like we do with water, and amplify all of our energies it carries. You're able to transform and create with it. And nothing can live without water. Nothing. Everything that lives has water. So how special is that? Really like the tone of that one. And now we can bring it all together. excited to go back and hear how that picked up with
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
Sounded pretty good on your end.
It did. I mean, my toes are tingling. I definitely, and I almost felt the need to move, like my body wanted to move.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the rhythm, like that's the beat. That's what we would literally, our ancestors would dance around a fire with a drum alone. Drums alone. That
Yeah.
was the first instrument.
Yeah.
Other than our voices maybe. But drums were the first physical instrument. It's a part of all of us.
Yeah.
And we can access it any time, just like feeling our heart, feeling our pulse. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. But that's why we're able to dance without any music or sing without any song.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love that. I'm glad you had a good experience, and yeah, it doesn't make me want to sit and chill. It makes me want to get up and move, and it's definitely a great way to rise our energy, wake things up.
Great way to start the day.
Yeah.
But I could also feel where this would be nice at night too, like
Oh
to get
yeah.
us ready for bed, to close things down and to
Mm-hmm.
release from the day and to leave that all behind so we can get good rest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of my intention with it is it's like it rumbles everything up, brings it to the surface so that you can release it.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to work with emotions because there's nothing like being able to bang on a drum when you're experiencing anger or frustration or rage. Like, what better way to get that out? There's always like screaming and punching a pillow, which is also a great practice to help, to help move through those emotions.
Yeah.
Because by not doing that, it just stays inside and makes us sick.
Yeah. There has to be an energy release.
Yeah. Yeah. Does my clock really say 8:59?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, I've
That went
really,
really
really
fast.
loved and enjoyed this. I hope that everyone who comes back and watches the replay gets something really wonderful from this. And yeah, let me know. I would really love to be able to offer this on a weekly basis. Even when Bean arrives, I can pre-record. I'm thinking I can do pre-recordings when I can and sometimes go live too.
Yeah.
But baby's been completely chill this whole time. So something tells me I'll be able to wrap him up and like right after a feed or something, wrap them up and just go into a sound bath
I think it's
for
good
us.
for the baby as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is something we could do on Zoom too, like if we wanted to get a small group together. And of course, I'm over here like career goals.
Right.
How cool would this be as a career, as an offering to to people to make recorded sound and or just specialized singing sound baths for people.
Yeah, you could turn the lights down, have candles going, and just record a 1 hour session. Because you saw how fast this went.
Yeah.
We blinked and it was over, just like the first sound
Mm-hmm.
bath we went to. I blinked and it was out. I was like, what? No way. I just laid down. You lose track of time when you
Right.
have a sound bath.
Yeah, it really does. You just kind of get lost in it, and sometimes there's a lot of thoughts and discomfort, and it's not always the same. Just like meditation, like we can't go into it thinking the experience will always be the same.
Right.
We just kind of have to be open and ready for whatever comes through. Because yeah, I've had experiences with sound bath where I've literally felt sick.
Yeah.
And nauseous and headache and couldn't get comfortable. My bones were creaky and just I couldn't get comfortable. And then other times where I just completely merged with the sound, and yeah, an hour later I'm like, did the sound bath happen?
Wait a minute, we just started. Yeah.
And it's a great testament to meditation for some of us that have spent a lot of time meditating. You'll know that no two settings are ever exactly the same. The experience is never the same.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed this. Thank you so much for sharing this with us, Lex. Um, and again, it's not for everyone, but for who it is for, I hope you enjoy. If not, I hope you were just able to sit for a moment with your own thoughts and just listen and be still, or not be still, be movement, if it made you move.
Yeah.
Because it sure helped me. I walked into this ready to just, I was in a bad place when I hit play or when I hit record, and which some of you were here for that, and I apologize for releasing that right then, but I needed to release that right then. I couldn't let it sit and fester inside myself. I had to share with my village, and have my village hold me up and tell me that that's not how things are.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this couldn't have happened on a better day. My body's definitely feeling pain, and I needed to sit and release all of that ugliness.
Please try to do some walking today.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And some
the
like
skies have
figure
opened up.
eights.
Beautiful blue skies outside. Maybe I'll go sit out back with the wind chimes and do a quick little short and share with you guys, because my environment here is breathtaking. I'm still
Please get
astounded.
outside.
Yeah, I'm astounded by where I live. It's just, and then to hear our little baby hawk out there learning how to be a big hawk is, there's something, I need to look up the symbolism of that red hawk. There's something
Oh yeah,
there for me. One
special.
of my spirit animals has been talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
So
it was so cool. The other day I was in downtown grabbing some soup, and I see this woman get out of her car, and I had to like double triple take, and she had a big old hawk like this big. Dude was huge on her arm, and like she was handling the bird, and I was like, what is going on? So I waved to her from across the street, and I was like, what, like what is this? And she said that she trains the hawks, and the cities contract her out to bring them in, and they intimidate the crows away.
Oh, it's the crows. So I was going to say the penguins, the pigeons.
I'm sure pigeons too, but it's more the crows that can be like a really, I mean, crows are really cool birds, but they can be quite a nuisance to, businesses and restaurants, and they get into the trash and all of that. So this bird handler, she says this is her business. So she goes around to different towns and city centers and areas where there's issues with the crows overtaking. And she just releases her hawk, and he goes out and scares them away, and probably finds a couple mice on the way. And so I was just like, wow, right timing, because I love hawks. I've always really connected with them and loved just how fierce they are, but then they're also so beautiful and attentive and precise and just really cool animals. And it's cool that the red tails are down here and up there.
Yes. And then you guys have the Brennan hawks that are out there that they're absolutely one of the most beautiful animals I've ever seen.
Which one are the Brennan hawks?
They're the brown ones. They're like deep brown with the flecks of creamy color in them.
Mm-hmm. I mostly see the red tails. We occasionally see a golden eagle or a bald eagle.
Yeah.
We've got owls and um, lots of pigeons. We have some love doves,
Yes.
sparrows and finches, and tons of
Oh,
hummingbirds.
yes. There are lots of hummingbirds. They're
The
very
hummingbirds are
distinct.
able to, yeah, they're able to do their thing year round because it doesn't get too
Yeah.
cold here, which is really cool.
All right. Well, it's time for me to, I'm going to spend a hour here getting some more packages together and sending out everybody's contact information for this last round of donations. So be prepared, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to be sending those emails out right now. I'm going to get on here and forward email addresses and addresses. If you um, received one of the treats for Beans, the Beantastic Part 3, and you have not sent me your address, if you are to be receiving a physical prize, please make sure that I have your address. If not, I'll shoot it out and be like, give me them digits. So we're going to get those going. And again, thank you guys so much. The village made this happen. The birth has been paid in full. We are ready to go. And now just last minute preparations. Yeah, text me. I'm reading Jesse's text. Yes, I will get that to you, sis. And just last minute preparations with just a few little things that need to be snatched up. And yeah, Bean is trying to say that they're ready to come see us a little early. So hopefully,
We'll be ready.
we'll get everything set. And yep, first signs of labor, I'm on a plane.
Yeah.
So I'll have my bag, my
Yeah,
go
pretty
bag
soon we'll
ready.
be going. Yeah, pretty soon we'll be going to once a week appointments with our midwife, and she'll just keep checking size and movement, and we'll check heart tones with the fetoscope every time, and yeah, just getting everything all buckled up and ready.
Can't wait. Time's ticking.
But yeah, you guys, we did it in 3 months.
Yep.
I mean, even less. I think we put the initial deposit down in August, and by end of October, beginning of November, it was done. I'm just in
Yep.
awe. This has been a real proving to me, and just trusting that money can't be the reason why we don't do what's right. There's always a way. There's
Yes.
always community, and sometimes it's as simple as asking. If
Yep.
we never ask for what we need, how can life give us what we need?
Yep. They say if you leave my dinner table hungry, it's because closed mouths don't get fed. You know, you can't receive if you don't open yourself up to it. So,
Yeah.
and trusting that our worth is not measured by that, you know, that I know my biggest fear was that we were going to do all this work. I was going to put myself out there to be vulnerable and to receive, and that it wasn't going to happen. And of course, that is that ugly self-loathing, that negative self-talk. And after the first Beantastic day, when we did that, I was like, oh, I think we got this. And I
Mm-hmm.
started to feel that faith in humanity, that faith in our village, that faith in my ability to manifest what we needed, that I could do it. And now I know I've proven to myself everything that has been told to me for years. Now I know it, I feel it, and nobody can take that away from me ever again. So you guys have to know your worth, feel it, hold on to it, nurture it, and never let it stray. Because we all have a reason to be here. We all have worth. We all have our job to do. That we are here for a reason. And if you haven't done what you're here to do, get up off of that thing and do. We have to do it. All right. Did you want to close us off, or that was a good
I
one?
just want to say
You're
thank you
buzzing.
so much for being here. I am. I'm absolutely buzzing. And
Yeah.
this has just been an opportunity for me to trust even deeper
Yes.
that I don't have to wait. There's opportunities and there's spaces for me to do this and to share what I want to share. And
Yeah. Leave behind
yeah,
them bowls.
yeah, I'm just really grateful. So extra special shout outs to Raylan. She's New Moon Holistic Therapies. She's online. She has all kinds of wonderful offerings. She's an energy healer, so she does spinal flow and spinal energetics and Reiki. Um, and yeah, I'm really honored and blessed to be a part of her team. We've done all kinds of craft fairs and um, shows together, and I'm I've been seeing her since shortly after we lost Isaac, and she's been a huge part of my healing journey. And
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get them hands again. I was
yeah,
blessed to have a small session with her, and I cannot wait for this kind of a closed session where we're not like in the middle of the farmer's market, because
right.
that was
It's distracting.
the epitome of focus, trying to
Yeah,
focus on the energy work and focus on what I was going through and not what was going on around me and, the distractions. So I'm very much looking forward to having some work done while I'm there.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
excited for that too. She's actually going to be my doula. Um, she's going to be with us at the house when I start going into labor and feel like I need some guidance and support. And
Yeah.
I just feel like between you and Piper and her, you guys are going to just be this trifecta of motherly love and
Yeah.
really support each other and help keep our prayer and our intention in mind.
Yeah.
Because there could
And
be times
this,
when it starts to get scary, or we,
yeah.
you, it's definitely going to bring up stuff.
Yes.
So the three of you being able to lean on each other and then having Marcus and just we have a really beautiful support team coming together.
Yes.
So no
I'm
one is
I'm
going to
very
get
confident.
depleted.
I'm very
Yeah.
confident that Kayla is going to she's going to hold you. She's going to keep you safe.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I have full faith in her and knowing that we have emergency protocols in place and knowing that she knows okay, there's a difference between mama saying I can't do this because she's literally about to do this and we have a problem, we need to go get help.
Right. Yeah.
There's really it's very clear on her end when those moments are. Whereas for me, this is also new.
Yeah.
For all of you, it's also new too. But she's birthed so many babies in so many settings, whether that's hospital, working with urgent situations, emergencies, um, and then now like going back into her own practice with the home birth. And I just think that's really cool that she's gone out there into the world and been been a midwife in so many different types of settings and systems, and she found that home birth is the best way to support mothers and
Yeah.
babies when there is no risks,
Right.
or like when sorry not no risks but when mama is low risk.
Right.
you know
Well,
Hospitals,
and
there's a reason for that. There's
unfortunately
always
there is
risk.
always risk with I mean, you just don't hear it. There's the
But
birth, it's ripping
statistics
everything
literally
open,
show
it's yeah.
but like the statistics literally show that women who are low risk and who um, don't have any major major risks when they do go to the hospital, there's more likeliness of unnecessary interventions being offered and bad outcomes happening because the doctors and the midwives there and the RNs, they just want to deliver babies, and they want to use their knowledge and use their science to have an outcome. But that's not how nature always works. Nature is slow and it goes at its own pace and it's intuitive. It's not so clinical.
Right.
So yeah, we know when and if they will be there, and we know what we're asking for, and that's that. But otherwise, we're going to trust in nature and trust in my body and its ability and its nature to do what it was made to do.
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right, my
Well, thank you
loves.
so much, everybody, for being with us. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Hug a tree, breathe some fresh air, touch some grass, eat nourishing foods, drink water and herbal teas, all that good stuff. And if you can just find a moment for some quiet reflection, I really encourage it.
Yep. And listen to your body. Your body will scream at you when it needs something.
Yeah. It starts with whispers.
Yeah, it does. It does whisper to us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, my loves. Well, we will see you again, hopefully next Monday. If my schedule allows, I will try to schedule these out as early as possible so you get your notifications. If not, I will see you Saturday at 11 a.m. Be there or be a granny square. And for all you replay people, I hope you enjoyed. All right. See you later, alligators. Make beautiful things, because I said. Bye.